Bella a tutti raga, benvenuti e ben ritornati in un nuovo video di Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Allora, nell'episodio precedente abbiamo assistito al primo scontro, diciamo, tra Aizen e Ichigo e successivamente abbiamo visto apparire Isshin, ovvero il padre di Ichigo. Detto questo, continuiamo la nostra storia.
It's been a long time, Aizen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is usually a rather ugly operation.
I didn't actually say that it was ugly, though. So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
E adesso affrontiamo Aizen controllando Urara the Goat. Andiamo subito in risveglio.
Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit.
Top, top, il risveglio di Urara.
At the time.
E allora vediamo un po'. Lui è in modalità reverse, però lo finirà a breve. Ok, primo strike. E qua ha cambiato anche mossa rispetto all'ultima volta che l'abbiamo utilizzato. Beh, Aizen sarà anche immortale, ma in questo frangente lo abbiamo disintegrato. No, ma Urara, come ho già detto, è fortissimo. Non c'è tanto da dire. Distrutto male proprio.
Amazing.
Aizen, it seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right. I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society. Not even a Kido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my Kido. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived of some kind of plan in advance.
What's this?
Seals. I've plugged up all of the spiritual pressure vents that all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own spiritual pressure.
Mr. Urahara.
Not yet. I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
What the hell is that?
Ichigo, stop!
What? I thought we were in a hurry.
Something's not right. I can't sense Cleaner's presence.
You mean the thing that's like spiritual pressure on rails?
Yeah. Ordinarily, it's something a Soul Reaper just has to avoid. But judging from the traces of spiritual pressure, Aizen must have done something to it. We can use this. The Bandai, as its name suggests, is cut off from the world of the living and from the Soul Society, even from time and space. The reason Cleaner exists is to prevent anyone who enters from staying here for too long. But now it's nowhere to be found. I could teach it to you here.
Teach? Teach me what?
The final Getsuga Tensho.
The final Getsuga Tensho?
That's right.
What do you mean you can teach me here? What are you saying?
The Dangai is a disconnected space, surrounded by a torrent of layers and layers of time. To put a number to it, it's 2,000 times denser. For every year out there, 2,000 years elapse in here. If Cleaner chased you, you'd be thrown off your original time axis. That's why there was a discrepancy of a few days the first time you entered the Soul Society after being chased by Cleaner. But Cleaner isn't here right now. If you trained in here for 2,000 hours, only an hour would pass in the outside world. That leaves the restrictive current, but there's a way to stop it. I'll hold the restrictive current until I run out of spiritual pressure. I'm pretty sure that I can do it for about 2,000 hours. That's a little less than 3 months in total. So you have that long to get it out of him.
Get it out of him?
That's right. Make him tell you. You need to pressure Zangetsu and find out from him what the final Getsuga Tensho is. Go, Ichigo!
Relax.
Who are you? I don't understand this. Only Zangetsu should be here.
Is that any way to speak to the person who taught you to breathe?
Tensa Zangetsu.
I don't blame you at all for not recognizing me. After all, this is your first time here in a state of Bankai, so it's understandable.
Zangetsu! Are you Zangetsu?
No. So tell me, what's the name of your Bankai? My name is Tensa Zangetsu.
Hold on, Zangetsu! Listen, I didn't come here to fight. I just want to ask you something. It's about the final Getsuga Tensho.
Absolutely not. I will teach you no such thing.
You won't? But I need you to teach me. It's really important. I need to know it so that I can save Katakura Town!
I don't care. I don't care what happens to things you want to protect. It doesn't matter to me.
What do you mean by that? I thought that you'd agree to help me. Tell me something. Why did you help me up to now? Answer me, Zangetsu!
I told you exactly what I meant.
What?
Look at this world! This towering world of yours that was filled to the heavens with hope has been reduced to your tiny town. The rain that poured down on this world may have stopped, but now it's been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. All of it happened because you lost hope and stopped moving forward. Ichigo, I will not allow you to stay like that. I will grab the very roots of your despair, and I will pull them out entirely.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Huh, Ichigo? Oh, come on. What's with that look on your face? What's the matter? Don't you recognize me?
What's with that weird mask?
You were able to defeat Ulquiorra Schiffer while you were in this form. But still there was trepidation. What you feared was this form.
This form?
You fear taking on this form that occurs when your mind is suppressed by your own destructive impulses. As a result, you've become incapable of properly holofying.
So what then? What do you want me to do about it? Am I just supposed to clobber him or something?
No, it's not him. He isn't the one that you're going to be fighting.
We are one in the same.
Ordinarily, the two of us together actually make one. You see, the both of us are your power. You ready, Ichigo?
E dopo tanto tempo ritorniamo a combattere contro Zangetsu. Uno Zangetsu potenziato. Non più quello di una volta. Abbiamo il primo Soul Break. E qua il gameplay si interrompe.
So, you're still on your feet, Ichigo.
I told you. I wasn't gonna fall until you told me what the final Getsuga Tensho was.
As I already said, I don't intend to tell you.
Qua lo scontro riprende subito. Ormai siamo vicini al finale. Teniamoci forte. E adesso si ride. Ok, dovremmo aver vinto. Vediamo un po' cosa succede. Invece no, scontro continuo. Attenzione. In quest'ultimo frangente abbiamo tolto un compatu. E qua invece le prendiamo, di brutto anche. Anzi no, si è interrotto tutto.
Well done realizing it. The final Getsuga Tensho is something that can only be achieved one way, and that's by accepting my blade.
There's no pain. None.
Of course not. Tensa Zangetsu is you. What that means is that if you choose to accept it, there shouldn't be any sensation of pain at all when it pierces you.
Why are you crying?
Ichigo. Earlier, before we fought, I told you what you want to protect is different from what I do.
Yeah.
You see, what I wanted to protect. It was you, Ichigo.
What do you mean by that?
My meaning, as well as the secrets of the technique, should be passed on to you through this blade. Ichigo, if you use this technique, you will.
Keen.
Thank you, Dad. Good. Everybody seems to be all right.
Ichigo Kurosaki. Are you really him? Are you truly Ichigo Kurosaki?
What do you mean?
If you really are Ichigo Kurosaki, I'm disappointed. I don't feel any spiritual pressure from you at all. Even if you're restraining your spiritual pressure, it's inconceivable that I wouldn't feel it. What that tells me is that you failed to evolve. You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you.
Yes. Your eyes are stronger. This is good. Now I can die. And leave this in your hands.
How disappointing, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Aizen, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to fight here. It's not the place for this.
That's a pointless suggestion. Those are the words of someone who possesses power enough to stand face to face with me and fight against me. But don't be too worried. Before Karakura Town is destroyed, you will... What? Impossible, this can't be! He overpowered me?
Let's do this, Aizen. Come on, it'll be over real quick.
Finalmente ha inizio lo scontro finale tra Ichigo e Aizen. Questo Ichigo è potentissimo, cioè va, ma che roba. Ok, primo soul break. Vediamo la mossa.
Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Non gli ha fatto niente. Non capisco cosa sia successo, ma sembra che non gli abbia fatto niente. No, forse è un contrattacco.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
No, niente, non funziona niente. Non funziona. Non capisco. Ah, ok, infatti adesso si interrompe il gameplay.
Feels strange, doesn't it? You asked me earlier for the reason why I backed away from you. And now here you are, backing away from me. Is it my turn to ask this time? Why don't you tell me? Why did you back away from me?
I see. Are you exultant now because you managed to stop my swing? Are you exultant now because you managed to crush my Kido? Are you exultant now because you managed to wound me? Don't be too full of yourself, human! I see. So you cannot allow it, Hogyoku. It seems you simply can't forgive a human getting the better of me. Ah, I see. So that's all it did to you. Can you hear me, Ichigo Kurosaki? You certainly did shatter and transcend the boundary that exists between Soul Reapers and Hollows, at least for a moment. But having lost all your power, you're only the shell of your former self now. You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding. Now, you will die at the hands of a truly transcendent being. And what's more, by killing you here, I will bid farewell to the despicable trash that are known as Soul Reapers and Hollows. It is over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Over? Is this really all that you got? Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
Lo scontro finale continua. Attenzione. Forse qua sarà la res dei conti. Vediamo un po'. Primo soul break. Vediamo se adesso riusciamo. Sì, ok. Non capisco perché si rigenera le radici. Boh, non so, sai. Boh, allora battiamolo normalmente. Allora proviamo così.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
E niente, si rigenera ancora. Non capisco cosa bisogna fare. Ah, riduci le radici a 0 2 volte. In teoria l'abbiamo già fatto. Forse normalmente senza colpo finale, boh. Adesso vediamo. Tanto le prendiamo. Vediamo anche il colpo di Aizen. Ne abbiamo persi 7 in un colpo. Vabbè. In teoria dovremmo aver vinto. Ecco, infatti, sì. Ecco, il Mugetsu. Madonna, che bello. Wow, che trasformazione. Questa è in assoluto la mia preferita di Ichigo. Va va. Che figata. Il Mugetsu. Ah, lo abbiamo shottato. Lo abbiamo shottato con un colpo. Ma è incredibile. Ma che roba.
If you use this technique, word of warning, you're going to lose all of your Soul Reaper powers. Goodbye, Ichigo.
You're still regenerating? Crap! My Soul Reaper powers! They're disappearing now!
You lose, Ichigo Kurosaki. Look, my Zanpakuto is disappearing. I'm sure that you must know just what that means. The Hogyoku has determined that I no longer have any need for a Zanpakuto. I'm like you now. I'm one with my Zanpakuto and its powers. No, I will be able to reach heights far loftier than you now, considering that you've lost all of your powers. It's over, Ichigo Kurosaki! What is this? Aikido? But when did you...
It appears that it's finally activating.
Keisuke Urahara, is this your doing?
Yes. I actually fired that Kido into you earlier, contained within a separate Kido. Before your metamorphosis was complete, I took advantage of the moment to strike when you were at your most vulnerable.
So that was when...
You see? It's a seal. If you were able to successfully fuse with the Hogyoku, I knew that it would be practically impossible to kill you at that point. So I developed this new Kido, in hopes that I could use it as a way to seal you up.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but look, I'm evolving now. I'm about to progress still further. You can't seal me away with something like that. It simply can't be done with a Kido of this level. What? What is this? The power that I had acquired is now disappearing.
That's the will of the Hogyoku. The seal that I fired into you is finally taking effect now. And the reason for that is because your power has weakened. What the Hogyoku is saying is that it doesn't recognize you as its master.
No, that can't be. That's not possible. That's not... No! That's not possible! Keisuke Urahara, I utterly despise you. With a mind as brilliant as yours, why do you accept the status quo? Why? How can you just keep on obeying that thing?
That thing? Do you mean Soul King? Oh, I see. So you saw it. Without the Soul King there as a uniting force, the Soul Society would become divided. It's part of what bonds us together. Without such a bond connecting us, we crumble easily. That's merely the way that the world operates. That's all.
That's the logic of a loser. The question that a winner asks isn't how the world is, but instead, a winner asks how the world should be, how they want it to be.
Ichigo.
Urahara, where is everyone?
They've been sent back. And don't worry, they're all completely fine.
I see. Good.
Aizen's cross-seal unit has been taken to the Serete. The Central 46 is going to make a decision about what his fate will be in just a little while.
I see.
What's going on with you? Why do you look like that?
I don't know. I'm not really sure myself.
Everybody's lives, the entire world, they were all saved because you risked your life in order to defeat Aizen.
I know.
What I'm saying is that you did the right thing, so there's really no reason whatsoever for you to be sad.
Hey, Urahara, did the Hogyoku really reject Aizen? I mean, is that all there is to it? My dad told me some things. He said that the Hogyoku could read the hearts of those around it and make their wishes come true. If so, maybe losing his powers was actually what Aizen wanted to have happen. It's funny. I was finally able to feel his sword when we were doing battle, after I gained enough power to allow me to fight against him as an equal. All that I felt from his sword was loneliness. I can't sense any spirits. Rukia's presence, that's fading now as well. I guess it's really happening. My powers are disappearing.
This is goodbye, Ichigo.
Yeah, I guess it is.
What? Come on now. You don't have to look so sad. Even if you aren't able to see me, I'm still going to be able to see you.
What good is that? That doesn't cheer me up at all. Besides, I'm not looking sad either. Listen, give everybody my regards.
I will.
Goodbye, Rukia. Thank you.
Raga, con questo episodio abbiamo concluso la storia di Bleach Rebirth of Souls. In questo video abbiamo assistito a delle battaglie incredibili, soprattutto il gran finale, vale a dire lo scontro tra Ichigo e Aizen. Adesso che abbiamo concluso la storia, lascio qualche mio commento relativo a questo gioco. Devo dire che il gameplay è molto curato e fluido e ti diverte parecchio giocarlo. L'unica nota dolente che mi sento di dover dire è che durante la storia ci sono troppi filmati, i quali interrompono in maniera un po' troppo ripetitiva l'esperienza di gioco. Però tutto sommato questo è un buon riadattamento in chiave videoludica al manga originale. Questa serie è ufficialmente finita, ma a breve arriveranno nuovi video. Detto questo, io vi ringrazio di essere stati qui a seguirmi in tutta questa serie e noi ci vediamo presto ad un prossimo video. Un saluto dagli Uguay. Bella raga!